We are live on Facebook. I am Pamela Gilchrist, and I'm here with my amazing guest, Janine Luna. Her little kitty's sleeping right now, so it's the perfect time to go live. She's got the cutest little kitty named Callie.
And look at the shirt.
Callie, yeah.
It
And
says Callie, Callie, Callie.
Guess where
I
she
have this
lives?
shirt before the cat, though.
California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Would you like to tell us a little bit about your story?
Okay, yeah. My name's Janine Luna. I'm 58 years old, and I'm on this big health journey. It started with, I was on 30 medications, and I was like bedridden. And my son came to me and he's like, "Mom, I want you to watch this video." And so I did. I didn't know what it was about. And it was called What the Health. You can get it on Netflix. And it's a documentary that talks about the industry of the pharmaceutical industries and the doctors and just how they work together. So I watched it, and actually we went vegan that day from watching it. That's how powerful it was. So I started ditching my meds. The first to go were my psych meds. I was on 8 of those. So I ditched those. And then, let me tell about my story a little bit before I jump into that. I was 21 and a drunk driver hit me. And I went through the dash, my head went through the windshield, my knees took out the dash. I was really messed up. And then after that, I had thyroid issue, and they gave me like radioactive pill to swallow, which shrunk my thyroid. So I had to take it. I still to this day have to take a hormone because I don't have a thyroid. And so then I was getting ulcers and high cholesterol, diabetes, and all this stuff. So, my son had called me another time and he's like, "Mom, I want you to watch this video." I said, "Okay." Well, actually, he didn't send me a video yet. He just said, "Are you ready?" And I go, "Yes, yes, yes." I already knew what he's talking about. He didn't say nothing except, "Are you ready, Mom?" I'm like, "Yes, yes, yes." And I ordered on the spot. I ordered Perium, which here's my aminos. They just happen to be right here. But, I reversed my osteoporosis, which was stage 3 osteoporosis, which is the worst you can get. And when I joined Perium, my wrist was broken in half, and they wanted to put screws and plates in it. And I denied it because I was doing so well on the vegan, diet, and I was reversing stuff. And so this was my biggest favorite out of my products was the Super Aminos 23, because it builds muscle, and to build bone, you have to build muscle. And sure enough, 4 months later, took another bone density test, and I had reversed it. And it's just like so amazing. And I'm like all about food for medicine. I really truly believe in it. And I was telling people this morning that like you can Google what foods to eat, like if you have a headache, you say, "Oh, I have a headache. What fruits is good for that?" And they'll tell you, and it really, really works. But these superfoods I'm on, Perium, they are next level. They are the highest quality foods you can get. And, I really think people should be on them, all of us, because our food is tainted so much, and the things that they do to it beforehand and all this. And, it's just really pure, as pure as you can get. And so today I'm off 25 medications and I reversed all my illnesses. I do struggle with pain and I do take 5 medications still, but I'm not on 30 and I'm not bedridden. So I'm able to chase my crazy cat. And I'm just enjoying everything I do now.
Wow.
So, yeah.
How long were you bedridden for?
Oh man, probably 10 years. I mean, I could get out of bed and everything, but I had to go right back to the bed. I get up and have to go back to bed, let the dog out, go back to the bed. So it was really bad.
No wonder you were on psych meds.
For
'Cause it's
real.
a really depressing way to live.
Yeah, pain does mess with your psyche, but I'm in control of that right now, and I owe it to, the foods I eat, and plus I work out. I have to lift weights, so I do that because it's best for my bones. And I definitely don't want to be breaking no more bones. I haven't broken a bone since I've been on Perium.
Wow. And did you break bones regularly before?
Yes, I would cough, I'd break a bone. I lift a light bag of trash, I'd break a bone. So
Wow.
like when I came in, like I said, I had casts for 4 months because I told them I didn't want surgery. So it had to stay on longer. And then I had the 5 broken ribs, and that was just from coughing. So, it's crazy.
So it was safer to stay in bed? Is that why you were?
No, it was like I was just so sick, and I felt so bad that I just went to bed. I wasn't happy. I was depressed. When you're in pain and it's taking over your body and you can't do anything, you just shut down. And that's why I'm so grateful. And I try to get the word out as much as possible about Perium because it is reversing illnesses. It's reversing from cancer to blindness. This one lady, she was blind in one eye and she got her vision back. And another lady, she beat cancer. So I always say from cancer to blindness, that's to me the highest quality of foods for such dramatic illnesses, that I can explain, and I'm just living proof, and I'm just trying to get the word out like you are to, help others heal and not be sick like I was.
So when you're not eating Perium, what are you eating? Like,
I
what's your
stick
meal?
to a lot of fruits and veggies mainly. And I do buy a couple vegan junk food meals, like I have a burger or something like the Impossible Burger. But other than that, it's mainly fruits and veggies.
Wow.
Yeah.
And when Kevin said, "Are you ready to go vegan?" How long were you vegan before Perium you bought your first Perium?
I think I was vegan for a year, and then Perium came into my life. But Perium finished off the job because, I was still on so many medications. And, I was in the medical field, so I don't recommend people ditch their medicine without their doctor. But I knew what I was doing, so I knew I could ditch the psych meds, but the other ones I had to wean myself off of.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's just amazing that, I mean, it's hard to get across how food is our medicine, but there's so much research about it that anybody could find out and anybody can do this. It doesn't matter how old you are either, because that was my thing. I'm like, well, shoot, I'm 56 years old. Am I going to be able to, is it going to work? Because I'm so old. And it does. And there's even people older than me that it's healing. So
Yeah.
it's amazing.
I know of an 84-year-old customer and a 90-year-old customer just on
Yeah,
our little self-love club team. Yeah.
see, so what
Yeah.
I'm talking about, it's real.
In
It's real.
fact, yeah, I went backcountry hiking with the 84-year-old customer. So
Whoa, really?
yeah, we
How
both took Purium as our dehydrated foods
nice.
into the backcountry. You have to pack all your food in.
Yeah.
So yeah, took baggies of superfood.
Hey, whatever you got to do to get it. To
And
where
then
you're going.
I fed everybody super xanthan, which is just a red algae to help break up what's the word I'm looking for? After you work out. Lactic acid.
Okay.
So we hiked 4 hours up a mountain and they handed out the super xanthan and nobody was sore.
And that you didn't get sunburn either.
No.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. And so when you just went vegan, were you bedridden then?
Yes, at first.
And how long just going vegan did you start notice a difference?
Well, going vegan, I was still bedridden because my son came to me after that, and but when I got on Perium, it took only 4 months to reverse my illnesses and to ditch the meds. So yeah, I'm very proud of that.
From
I worked so
bedridden
hard.
to reversing that in 4 months.
Yes.
Wow. But you were dedicated, like you were vegan, you were consistent with Purium, I take it. You went to the gym, you lift weights, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You got to be
You weren't
consistent.
moving around.
No,
You were
I
always,
didn't want to go back. I'm
yeah,
still to this day scared that I'm going to go back,
yeah.
and I still feel I have the fight going, to maintain. So
Mhm.
I have to, and I'm having a hard time buying my superfoods, because of how much everything is. But
Yeah.
I get it, I've been getting it. So it's well worth your money.
Mhm.
And it actually can replace 2 meals and then have a meal at night. So you really could save money on Perium.
My grocery bill is I buy a watermelon and a couple of jugs of coconut milk. And that's almost it. Sometimes some avocados, lettuce and stuff, but
Yeah,
my grocery bill is pretty lean.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's because you got your foods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Weren't you just making the dark berry? I think I saw a little clip of yours making the dark berry.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm out of dark berry right now, so
Yeah.
I have to
Cool.
order it pretty soon. But
So what about you? What's your story?
what's my story?
What's your deal?
Well, I weighed 305 pounds and severely mentally ill. My prognosis was spend maybe the rest of my life in a mental institution or die by my own hand.
Dang.
And I mean, I have a daughter. So, I certainly don't want to leave her alone in the
Yeah.
world. And I weighed 305 pounds because of all the illness and all the medications are the perfect storm for gaining so much weight.
Yeah.
I was using all the mobility products like the scooter, the mobility scooter, the walker, the thing to help you get out of bed, the one that raises your toilet seat.
So
Like,
you were like almost bedridden.
yeah. And I was desperate. I went to Mexico, went to a really good surgeon, but I went to Mexico and had gastric bypass surgery. And well, I did lose, I don't know, 140 pounds or something. I also gained a whole host of stomach issues because of it.
Yeah.
And I was unable to eat or process any food. I just threw up and threw up and threw up and threw up. And my daughter was really worried that I would end up on a feeding tube as my only way to get nourishment.
Mm.
And I hired myself a holistic nutritionist that I knew, and she got me on to, she said, you need to buy this Purium. And I had no idea what the heck was going to come to the door. And when I started, I could only drink like a shot glass of the green juice. And it was, but eventually I stopped throwing up so much. And then, I mean, I still throw up once in a while, like just last night, because something will just get stuck. So my parasite cleanse pills just got stuck, and then nothing will go down, so it has to come up. So there's still issues, but it's like 95% better than it was.
Yeah.
So
You're not on a scooter no more.
no, I'm
Yeah.
on zero medication, no mental health medication. I no longer have rheumatoid arthritis. I've lost weight, gained muscle. I love working out now. I love going to the gym. I love lifting weights. Life is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Although like nothing's ever perfect. And sometimes I can still have a bad day, but because my mental health is at a point, I know how to settle myself down, or I know how to like take time out and self-care. So just loving myself. A bad day doesn't turn into a bad week and a bad month and then a bad year and a bad life.
Right.
Yeah, because nothing's ever going to be perfect. But I have the tools. I can use the tools that I've been taught all these years. I couldn't use them before I was too sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And now wow, I feel amazing. Yeah.
Yay.
Yay. No longer needing psychiatrists and mental health programs. And that was my whole life, was mental health programs, doctors, therapists, hanging out with other people with mental health problems. It was my entire life.
So many people don't realize that all your happy feelings are in your gut. And once you heal that, you heal your mental illness. So there's quite a few people that are in Purium, excuse me, that are, had mental issues like yourself and I. Mm-hmm. So it's great to hear that you're not on any medication at all.
And even up till maybe a little over a month ago, I still had anger issues. I could just fly off the handle. And I started adding in what I call my brain food, the Revividol. Mm-hmm. And I have zero anger issues.
Really?
Zero. Yeah.
Wow.
Blown away. And it's amazing that you can, I've been on it for 2 years and I can still up level my health.
Yeah. That's how.
Yeah. So it's just onward and upward from here for both of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
No matter how old.
Right? Well, you're 56?
No, I'm 58.
58. I'm 56. So we're pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. There's even older people than us in Purium that are brand partners. So it's good to see. I see them on the calls,
Yeah.
And it makes me so proud.
you're gonna have just maybe somebody watching today is just gonna be so inspired by you and just want to connect with you. That's
Yeah,
all it takes is
I do these lives, and I've really been distanced from it. And the cat is a big problem. I did one this morning, and she was hitting the tripod and stuff. So it just wasn't a good time last time he asked me. So I said, I'm going to see if we can get a live in. And perfect timing, he called, and perfect timing, she's sleeping, and we're good to go.
she'll settle down pretty soon.
Yeah,
She's
that's
still a
some
little kitten.
year, like a year. She's not quite there yet.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Thank you, Janine. So both of us have $50 gift coupons for you, or you could save up to 25%, whichever is greater. And we'd love to give you a gift card because we just want everybody to feel as great as we do. And
Yeah.
so if you're curious about in either of our stories, want to know what we do, have any questions, or just really wanting a gift code, get a hold of us. We'd love to hear from you because we love to share what we do and our food
Yes.
and share the love. Yeah.
We don't want you to suffer as we have. It's not necessary.
No.
There's an answer as simple as food for medicine, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you for having me on your platform. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
It's been fun.
Yeah. Thanks for jumping on. It was so nice to see you. I'm very proud of you for reaching out.
Oh, I'm proud of you too. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Okay.
All
Have
right.
a great day.
You too, Pamela.
Bye-bye.
Bye.